Hello guys, our lesson today is about matter. What is matter? If you look around yourself, you will see many things. For example, your table is matter, your book is matter, your bag is matter, the chairs are matters. Anything around you is matter. Why? Because matter has here okay. Matter is anything that takes up space and has mass. So we have two things we have to focus on them that matter. Anything that takes up space and has mass. Takes up space means they occupies space around us. In your, for example, room, the bed, your toys, everything around you takes up space or occupies space around you. And has mass. For example, the table is made of material. The amount of the material inside the table, we call it mass. Okay, so mass is the amount of matter in an object. The amount of matter in the chair, the table, anything around us, we call it mass. Matter has properties. Matter has properties. Properties, it means characteristics or features. A property is one part of what something is like. A property is one part of what something is like. So it describes one thing in an object. For example, some properties are color. If I ask you to describe the table, you can tell me the table is brown or red or blue, any color. So color is one property of matter. Shape, you can tell me the table is round or square. So this is shape, and we said shape is one property of matter. Size, the table is big or small. Texture, texture is how the object feels. I will show you a picture to clarify the meaning of texture. The picture here. In this picture, you see two stones, this one smooth and this one rough. Rough and smooth describe texture or how the object feels. When you touch it, how do you feel? This one smooth and this one rough. Just to summarize quickly, here we talked about matter, and we said anything that takes up space and has mass. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Matter has properties. A property is one part of what something is like. Some properties are color, shape, size, and texture. I'll show you a video about matter, and then we continue the next page.
Oh, I'm sorry, little kitty.
It's okay. Doesn't matter.
Well, it does matter, kitty. In fact, everything around us is matter. Yes, my friends, I'm sure you must have heard the term matter before, and how everything that we come across in our lives, like the air you inhale, the books you read, toys you play with, I mean, literally everything is made of matter. Still confused? Don't worry, my friends. In today's episode, let us explore what is matter and its state, and find the answer to an important question: why matter matters so much. Zoom in! So, what is matter? Well, as we all know, that matter is everything around you. Rocks, pen, water, even you are made of matter. But the vital question is, how do you define matter? Well, according to science, matter is defined as everything that has weight and takes up space or has volume. I'm sure you are already aware of what weight is. It's just how heavy something is. But what do we mean by taking up space or volume? Volume is the amount of space something occupies. For example, the ball takes up a small volume, while the sun occupies a large volume or takes larger space to fit in. Likewise, different states of matter will fill volumes in different ways, depending upon how big, little, long or short the object is. But why? Why do they vary in looks and sizes? Well, that's because matter comes in different states, and the three most common states are known as solid, liquid, and gas.
Okay, we continue. We stop here because we'll study the states of matter later. Now, page 351. In this page, they ask you look at the objects in each row. Draw something that has the same property. The first one we have the green property. It means color. We have green shovel and green ball, so you can draw green apple and color it green because they have the same property, its color. The shape, we have two shovels and you have to draw third one, the same shape. And size, also you draw the size here. And texture, you draw anything that feels smooth or rough, it's up to you. I'm not good at drawing, I'll try to draw. For example, we draw an apple and we color it green. Shovel. Size. Texture, you draw anything that feels smooth or rough, it's up to you. You can draw an egg, for example. Now we continue with this PowerPoint about our lesson.
Welcome this family to our photography studio. You've done a nice job getting them ready for the photo shoot. Everybody say cheese! Everything you see in this picture is matter. How would you describe matter? Click the different highlighted areas to discover more about how we might describe the matter in this family portrait. When done, click Next to discover even more. A touch of color is always good in a photograph. You might describe the clothes the family members have on by telling the colors. What about the chairs? They're white. And the background? Mostly green, but the pink and yellow flowers make it a perfect setting. Look at the chairs. What shapes can you see? There are round buttons on some of the shirts. The leaves on the plant on the left are pointed. How about the photo itself? It's a rectangle. Round, pointed, rectangular. Those are all ways you can use shape to describe matter. What's the opposite of big? That's right, little. You might use words like big and little or short and tall to describe the people in this photo. We can use the same words to describe many kinds of matter. Sometimes we need to know more about the size of matter, so we measure it. Size is a property of matter. Welcome to the lesson, What is Matter? In this lesson, you'll learn about matter and how to sort different types of matter. The vocabulary words for this lesson are matter, property, mass, volume, solid, liquid, gas, and water vapor. Click each word to find out more about it. Matter is anything that takes up space and has mass. This matter is dry ice, which is extremely cold. Did you know that this ice doesn't melt? It creates a fog of cold air as it becomes warmer. Click play to see what happens to dry ice as it becomes warmer. If your friend asked you to describe an object, what would you say about it? You might tell how big it is, what color it is, what it's shaped like, and how it feels. Size, color, shape, and texture are all properties. All matter has properties. A property is one part of what something is like. Click each picture to learn more about the properties of matter. These shoes are all different colors, sizes, and shapes. They might even feel different or have different textures. The shoes have different properties. The t-shirts are different colors. Color is a property. The dresses are different shapes. Shape is a property. The jackets feel different. They have different textures. Texture is a property. The jeans are different sizes. Size is a property.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next lesson.